Nuclear missile ready. Nuclear missile ready. Nuclear missile ready. Nuclear missile ready.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. This is Droptimus, and we are bringing to the stream an Alpha X match, an ATL match between Alpha X and Gold Masters. This is ATL EU Amateur, so it's going to be like high diamonds, low master level players. I took the liberty of looking at the players' MMRs beforehand, and let me do introductions first. So in the bottom left-hand corner of the map, we have the green Protoss from Gold Masters. His name is ZK. And in the top right of the map, new Repugnancy, we have the red Protoss from Alpha X. His name is the Kyojin. And as I was saying, I did look up the MMR, just so we could have some type of reference of who might be the favorite. And ZK is a Master 3 level player right now. Total MMR of 4460-ish. And the Kyojin, a slight disadvantage. He is a Diamond 1 level player with a MMR of 4200. Both players opening up with that double gate. It's very standard opening. Double gas. Very standard in this matchup. Nothing out of the ordinary just yet. Both players with a scout on the other side of the map, gathering information. Yeah, you can actually do a surprising amount of damage to that pylon with just a single scout. And that could be a lie if there is some type of cheese coming, you know. Take off half the health of that pylon, and then it goes down twice as fast when you attack them with a rush or something like that. A little bit of a supply block there for the Kyojin. His units are going to come out a little bit delayed. ZK going up to 3 sentries and a stalker. Looking like a more safe and defensive opening than that of the Kyojin. He's gone straight for that Twilight Council. And 3 stalkers. Total of 3 stalkers and a sentry will be out soon. Hey, what's up, Mordrick in chat? What's up, Sushi? Glad you guys could stop by the stream. Hope you guys are having a good day. Hallucinated Phoenix gonna come in and scout around. He's gonna see that Twilight Council. Very nice from ZK there. Oh, the Dark Shrine goes down, but the Hallucination will not spot it. The Hallucination goes down. He could always send another one though shortly. He does have 3 sentries last I checked. Shield battery at home, but will he have detection? The robotics facility is halfway finished, so he could get an observer in a reasonable amount of time, followed by a Twilight Council. Pylon, probe on its way across the map to throw down a proxy pylon, probably to spawn in these DTs. Hallucinated Phoenix coming in from the Kyojin. Gonna see... Oh, sorry about that, a little bit of lag there. Gonna see pretty much everything. Sees the fast expand, sees the 3 sentries, the Robo, the Twilight. Even checks the third. No third just yet. There's that 3rd gateway. Gonna be able to fast warp in those, or rapid warp in those 3 DTs. Let's see. Oh, he did go straight for an observer too, so if he sends it across the map, then he could be in a little bit of trouble, but oh, never mind. Second observer coming out. He looks incredibly prepared for this. I don't believe it's going to do a whole lot of damage. But even if it doesn't, the Kyojin did go for that expansion, so he does have a backup plan. This is not in any way an all-in. 4th gate coming in at home as well. Okay, so DT's coming in, but there are observers to spot this, so attack is pretty much the DT rush strategy is pretty much botched at this point. It is revealed without doing any damage. Here's a proxy pylon over here for ZK, throwing down a gateway for faster warpins. Yeah, gonna go ahead and morph those into Archons. Why not? He does have a surprisingly large amount of gateways. Let's see. Structures right now is 5, but oh wait, no, I'm sorry, 6 gateways, and then like 2, 3 more on the way, I think. And those Archons are gonna be really hard to deal with. So he does have the sentries for force fields. He could delay this a little bit. Coming back to that shield battery in the cannon, great idea. It's not going to be an easy hold, but it does look like he might be able to pull it off. No, shield battery is completely out of energy. Cannon went down, warping in a bunch of adepts. That's pretty good. But this still looks like a really hard hold. Let's see what's going on back home. Okay, a couple of depths are clearing out the Kyojin's mineral mine at the same time. If he can hold this, he might not be in such a bad position as we might have expected. More zealots coming in for the Kyojin. GK's gonna GG. Wow, very well done from the Kyojin. Despite the DT shrine, the DT rush not really working out, still made it work in the end. Well played from the Kyojin, putting Alpha X on the board, 1 point. This is a best of 5, so first to 3 points will win the series. Next up, we're gonna have Ophi versus Spec Ops, a master level ZVZ on Thunderbird. Hey, what's up, Landfear? The Kyojin, Namari 303. How you guys doing? Hope you guys are having a good day. Stream's just getting started. We're about to get into game number 2. Hey, what's up, Dust? Thanks for stopping into the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Alrighty, getting into game number 2 here in this best of 5. Alrighty, spawning in the bottom right hand corner of the map, we have the new player coming out of Gold Masters, the green Zerg. His name is Spec Ops. And spawning in the top left hand corner of the map, the new player coming out of Alpha X, his name is Ophi, the blue Zerg. Another mirror matchup, this time it's ZVZ. Both players going for that hatch first. So far, builds are mirroring each other. Nothing too out of the ordinary. Really hoping that we see some Ling Bane craziness. I love watching it. I hate playing it though. I pretty much always panic and press X on my banelings and they all blow up without even killing a single Zergling or something ridiculous. Happens to me all the time when I try to do that. So both players are aware of the opposite person's builds now, that the overlords have reached the opposite side of the map. Zerglings just pass on by each other in the middle of the map. Baneling Nest goes down for Spec Ops, and as does for Ophi as well. Where did he throw that? There it is, up the front. A couple Zerglings coming into Ophi's main. Not really a whole lot. The Zergling's at home to deal with this, but he does have that queen. He might be able to pick off a drone if he's lucky, but looks like he's just going to be scouting for now. If he doesn't notice those Zerglings, okay, he's going to move in to deal with that. I was going to say you could morph those into Banelings and you might be able to get a few drone kills later, but it does get exposed, and both players are actually going for the third hatch as well, so the Baneling Nest looks like it was just in kind of a defensive nest, just to be safe in case their opponent decided to wing flood or anything like that. Yeah, about 5 Zerglings coming across the map, even morphing in. More Zerglings reinforcing. There is no ramp into this third, so there's only one ramp that he has to worry about. Is that a foot wall off? I don't know. I think it is. It just doesn't really look like it. I'm gonna go for this hatch. Moving some Banelings into position. Okay. Still one Baneling left for Ophi. Nice Baneling connection on those lings. Only down to 4 lings now. Wow, that is a lot of units out of Spec Ops. And it gets scouted as well because by the Zerglings. So Ophi knows how much he invested in units now, in attacking units. So what is he going to do back home in response to this? He's making 14 Zerglings, morphing in a few Banelings. So there are a few more Banelings coming down for Ophi, getting a nice connection on some Zerglings there, but
Game paused.
looks like we got a pause from one of the players for the lag. Hopefully we'll get that sorted out shortly.
Game resumed.
Sorry about that. Alright, big attack here. Lots of Banelings coming in for Spec Ops. Wow, lots of Banelings just went down. Ophi still has 1. There's 3 left over for Spec Ops. What? Okay, 4 Troads accidentally rallied across the map. Lots of Zerglings going down to that one Baneling. Okay, trading Banelings, so even trade there. A couple roaches coming out for Ophi. That's many Banelings though. If we look at the worker count, we can see Ophi clearly in the lead. Well, not as much anymore. Spec Ops just put out a big round of drones, so worker count's about even 54 to 51, with Ophi slightly in the lead. Back home, Spec Ops has gotten his own Roach Warren. A lair on the way for Spec Ops as well, and it's already finished for Ophi. He's getting those upgrades, getting that Roach upgrade, and +2 attack already. Okay, so he does already have that +1 attack on his Roaches. Oh, okay, so both players have that +1 actually. Good idea to get those upgrades started early. It does take quite a bit of time. The earlier you start them, the better. Overseer coming in. Gonna see that lair. Might end up losing his Overseer though. And it does go down. Snow for the follow. Hey, Snow, man, it's been a long time. Hope you're doing good. Welcome. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Alright, looks like Spec Ops has the numbers here. Ophi's going to turn around, regroup with some more roaches. See, he does have the high ground advantage. Spec Ops decides to turn around as Ophi clearly has now the number advantage. Just pumping out these roaches. And let's see the upgrades. Okay, so it looks like Spec Ops does have a slight advantage with upgrades right now, but +2 is about to finish for Ophi, and I don't believe. Okay, he's Spec Ops was just now starting his +2, whereas Ophi decided to go with that +2 before armor. So +2 attack on Ophi's roaches, +1/+1 on Spec Ops roaches. Couple Ravagers in the mix as well for Ophi. If you could land some good biles, they do make a huge difference. It's just a little tricky to land those biles. Big committal here from Spec Ops. I mean, I guess he kind of has to, but it looks like Ophi might have the numbers here. He had a beautiful arch there and landed some really good biles. I think this hatchery might end up going down as Ophi clearly has the numbers here, and he's right at his front door. Third goes down. With those three things, are definitely going to help out a little bit. But even more roaches come in for Ophi. Uh-oh. Spec Ops losing the numbers. Wow, just a huge advantage in numbers, sheer numbers for Ophi. I don't know, he might be able to hold, but he's lost 2 hatcheries now. He's down to 2, whereas Ophi is up to 4 right now. So it's going to be a hard struggle coming back from this. If he can even hold, I mean, even more roaches and more roaches are being streamed across the map. I think this might be game here. Army supply 83 to 15. +2 only just now finishing for Spec Ops. So he does have the upgrade advantage, but not even that can help him at this point. Wall's about to go down. He's going to be able to snipe that roach Warren, I think. And Spec Ops GG. So, wow, Ophi takes a beautiful game number 2, bringing the score to 2-0 for Alpha X. We are now on match point. If we can win the next match, the series is over. We win the match. Let's look at the next match we've got coming up. Looks like it's going to be Lanfear versus Der Zervetzer. A Master Diamonds level. Terran versus Zerg. And it's going to be on Turbo Cruise 84. Bear with us a moment as we get that next game set up. Alrighty, getting into game number 3 here. Again, the score is 2-0. Alpha X is on match point in this best of 5. And not only that, but we do have a slight advantage here on a match point because Lanfer is Masters level player and Fetzer is a Diamond level player. But despite that, it is only a difference of 100 MMR, so shouldn't even really take that into consideration. I think this is going to be a pretty even matchup. Could go in either direction. Alright, let me do the scores real quick. Alrighty. Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of the map, we have the green Zerg from Gold Masters. His name is Fetzer. And spawning in the top right-hand corner of the map, we have the orange Terran coming out of Alpha X. His name is Lanfer. One of our oldest members in the clan. He's definitely an OG. One of our officers as well. Hatch first coming from Fetzer. Meanwhile, we have a Reaper expand coming out of Lanfer. So far, totally standard openings. Oh, okay, so was a master. He's not currently. Right now he's sitting at about 4120 MMR. And Lanfer is masters on NA, but his EU MMR is 4200. So yeah, it's going to be a pretty even matchup here. Could go in either direction. Reaper coming out, doing a little poking. Jones going to try and take that third, but it is going to get interfered by this Reaper, and it does go down. Nice pick off there for Lanfer. Does delay that third hatch from going up at least. Factory is finished with the reactor. Probably going to see some Hellions out shortly. And immediately dropping a starport. Third hatch goes down in the upper position this time. Baneling nest going down in the back of Dur's natural. Tech lab is now finished. He's probably going to swap that tech lab onto the starport. Lanfer going up to 4 Hellions. A few Zerglings out now for Fetzer. Oh, okay. He's already got some Banelings morphed in here. Oh, you know what? I just realized he forgot speed. Speed is only just now finishing. I don't know if that was intentional or not. I don't think so, given the this attack that's coming in. I don't feel like this is going to do very well against Hellions. They're very fast. They can kite Banelings and slow Zerglings all day. Now, can they kill the Banelings off fast enough to prevent them from getting into the mineral line? It depends how many Banelings, and it depends on the micro from the Hellions, exactly where they fire and stuff like that. And also depends on whether Lanfer can run his SCVs away and kind of I mean, there's a large number of Hellions out now, though. 7 Hellions. Oh, he's moving out across the map. I don't think he has any idea this is coming in, though. If he spots it, he could close that depot. No, he doesn't. And the speed just finishes. So maybe that speed timing wasn't a mistake, because it looks like it finishes just in time for this attack. Oh, man. Losing a lot of SCVs. Looks like the wall to the main's going to go down as well. Where is... okay. Here comes Landfear. He is coming back home to deal with this. Marauders at home to soak in those Banelings, so it looks like he's going to be able to clean up, only losing 7 SCVs. But 2 more Banelings coming into the main natural line. They could do some damage here. Oh, 8 more SCVs going down. A total of 20 SCVs have gone down here from Durzer's attack, and even more Zerglings are streaming in, but he does have Hellions back home now, so I don't expect this doing too much more damage. Wow, a total of 28 SCVs. This was a disaster pretty much here from Lanfear. He is in a rough spot now. Let's look at the worker count. Well, I mean, Durz obviously committed a lot to that attack, so his drone count is a little low. 28 drones, trying to drone up now, and Lanfear is at a lowly 14. So, despite all the damage he took, he can definitely come back from this if he plays his cards right. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but it's doable for sure. Not only does he have those SCVs, but he also has the mules. Needs to really try not to lose any more SCVs, though. Oh man, more Lings coming into the natural. This is getting ugly. Oh, and the SCV, the depot that he built blocks him from coming into the natural. All the mules go down, the SCVs at the natural go down. Just leave all your stuff right here. So yeah, that worker count slowly going up for Durzer Fetzer. Lanfear is back down to 15 again. He's lost a lot more SCVs in that last attack. And there we go. Zergling's getting back into the natural. Gonna go for these depots. Yeah, even more and more. I don't know if this was... I think this may have been a little bit of an overcommittal here, this attack here, but... I mean... Well, maybe not. He's going to get back into the mineral line with more Zerglings, getting a few more SCVs. Worker count now is 32 drones to 18 SCVs. So overall, with the numbers, yes, I would say Durzer Fetzer has a slight lead, but when you consider 2 mules going on at the same time, the income is going to be not as far behind as it may seem. Looks like the game is starting to stabilize here. We have Durzer Fetzer droning again. He's going up to 39 drones. Has a handful of Zerglings back home, just in case those Hellions decide to do a counterattack. Got the armory now, got those Hellbats morphed in. Engineering bay going down. More and more Hellions coming out. Army supply dead even at 42. And it looks like Lanfear is trying to move out. Banelings are going to be super helpful to deal with those Hellbats. Not as much with the Marauders, but if you can land the Banelings on the Hellbats, you can have the Zerglings handle the Marauders. He should be perfectly fine. Just not to mention, he clearly has a bigger army supply with these 2 armies. Nice keeping the Marauders in the back, though. Pretty smart, but Hellbats do finally go down to the Banelings, and these Marauders are going to get cleaned up. More units are coming in, though. 6 more Hellbats, and I think Yeah, Zerglings are on the way across the map. He doesn't have any Banelings morphed in. So Hellbats are going to be moving in. Lanfear does not have a wall back here at this natural. Never rebuilt that wall. Does have a few Hellions at home though. Like I said, there are no Banelings here to deal with these Hellbats, so it does look like he might be able to do some damage, at least cost-effective trading, if nothing else. Okay, the Banelings coming in now, and the Hellbats get cleaned up. More Hellions coming in, still in Hellion mode, so should be able to get those out of there. See what Lanfear is doing back home. Adding more barracks, so going to be going into bio, I believe. Third command center is already finished in the main. And Lanfear's caught up on SEVs as well, 36 to 33. Oh, not to mention, Lanfear has +2 weapons on his mech units. So those are +2 Hellions and Hellbats. I love Hellions and Marines. I love that composition in TVZ. I first saw the Muslim do it. Hellbats, Marines, Cinder Marines, and Medevacs. Beautiful, because the Hellbats can also get healed by the Medevacs. Lots of Zerglings coming in. Gonna be morphing those Hellbats in, which I think is a good idea. Just keep it defensive for now. You only have 4 Hellions. They'd get destroyed by all those Zerglings if you try to push out and take that third. Ooh, morphing in a ton of Banelings, and it gets spotted by Lanfear. Huge Sling run by into the natural. Only a few units here, but only losing 5 SCVs. Oh. Lanfear desperately trying to get this third down. Hellbats move into position, so he should be able to secure this at this point. Hey, what's up, Vindicta? Welcome to the team, by the way. I don't know if I've talked to you yet, but welcome to the team. I'm Droptimus, one of the admins. Okay, big fan. Alright. If you say so. Huge attack coming in from Durzer Fetzer. Lots of mutas out now. Planetary at this third though, so doesn't look like he's gonna be able to get much done, despite Lanfear's units being a little out of position there. Losing 2 SCVs. Now he did invest in that planetary fortress, so he doesn't have that third mule, which is going to be a little it's not going to be as well for his economy, but playing it safe, which I can admire as well, because he's been taking a lot of damage. Oh my god, so many Banelings. He's going to go for that orbital. No, he's not. Nice lift from Lanfear, but all the SCVs, I believe, are going to go down. Muta's chilling outside Lanfear's natural. Too many turrets here at this third. This is a really scrappy game. I think the scrappiest we've had so far in this series. And really, it's not really like both players dealing each other big blows. It's like Lanfear just barely holding on. And, you know, and this entire time, although it seems like he's taken a lot of damage, he hasn't been that far behind as far as the economy goes, as far as the numbers go. Ooh, getting a little too cocky with those mutas. Going to be losing a few of those to Marines. Fourth hatch is now up for Derzer Fetzer in the bottom right. Ooh, beautiful connections with those banelings, and that gets cleaned up. Only one Marine left. Rest in peace, Marine. You will be remembered. Looks like he's going to be able to catch a few medevacs with these mutas as well. Nice pickoffs for Derzer Fetzer. Now Lanfear's start. Yeah, he has absolutely no units back home. This natural may go down. There's only one turret here for the mutas. You can't really. I mean, he could look. I guess he might save the orbital. Okay. Only down to 4 mutas now. Liberator's going to help with the mutas. Lanfear forgot combat shields, and he does not even have it researching, so I wonder if he'll catch on to that. I mean, can't really blame him. He's pretty much been non-stop harassed this entire game. And he's still keeping up, so... Oh, but that's a lot of Zerg. Need to split! Oh no! Okay, okay. Oh man, there's just too much Zerg here. Baneling's gonna get into the mineral line. There's only 4 SCVs here anyway, but... Now you've got Zerg all up in your production. And Lanfear is going to finally tap out. Well played from Derzer Fetzer, but also impressive hold there from Lanfear. He held on for so long despite taking such a huge hit in the beginning. Alright, so Gold Masters gets on the scoreboard. It is 1-2 in this best of 5. Let's take a look at the next match. It's going to be Zbooby versus Time Lord. A Zerg versus Protoss on Cyber Forest. Oops. So Zbooby, a master level player on EU with a 4497 MMR, so about 4.5. And let's take a look at Time Lord. There he is. Diamond with a 4.1k MMR. So Zbooby with a clear advantage as far as MMR goes. Probably the favorite in this next match. Does not mean that he's going to take the win though. Just because he has the just because he's the favorite, anything can happen. Sorry about that. Phone's a little bit too close to the mic. Just bear with us a moment and we'll hopefully get into game number 4 shortly. Alrighty, getting into game number 4 in this best of 5. The score is 2-1. Alpha X leads. This is match point for Alpha X. If we can win this game, we win the series. If not, then we go to the ace match. Spawning in the top left-hand corner of the map, the new player coming out of Gold Masters. His name is Time Lord. And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of the map, we have the pink Zerg coming out of Alpha X. His name is Spooby, which I love that name, by the way. So our first Zerg vs Protoss of the series. Hatch first coming out of Spooby. Looks like he wants to get his Cyber Core before his Nexus. I'm not sure exactly what he's doing. Zerg vs Protoss is not my forte. I'm a Terran player. Sushi says, looks like the Protoss is going to cheese. Never trust a Protoss who greets you with a smiley face. Yeah, that is true. And then Snow says, never trust a Protoss, period. I completely agree. So yeah, Time Lord does get that Cyber Core before his Nexus. Up to 4 probes on gas. Hatchery and Poor about to pop up. Excuse me guys, I've got a bit of a cough. Trying to turn away from the mic. Robo going down in the main. Probably going to see a Twilight Council here shortly as well. Third hatch is down for his booby in the top right position. Oh, okay, going for a forge. Booby just kind of upgrading, or investing in upgrades at the moment, and some tech. Getting his, oops, oh never mind, I thought he was getting his lair, but not yet. Pumping out a few queens. Pumping out those drones, up to 34 drones now. Time Lord at 28 probes. So far, pretty passive game. 2 adepts making their way across the map. Gonna try and shade in, possibly to scout around. Okay, getting 1 drone kill. Gonna try and shade into the natural, possibly. Nothing here to defend just yet. Zerglings are popping out now, though. A couple queens here, too, so it looks like these adepts are going to go down. Do get into the main, though, and see that Roach Warren. See that there's no lair yet. Overlord Speed getting into the main. Seeing everything. Robo, Forge, Twilight. Both players really going for that macro, investing heavily in workers. 41 probes to 38 drones. Scooby has decided to pump out a few units now at this point. Speeding is going to try and poke and try and deny a third, I believe, which is going to be going down here in this pocket position. No third there. He's probably going to be able to get a cancel at least. Unless two immortals here, that should not going to be able to deal with all those circlings. Does have to cancel the third. Nice pick off from Zbooby. Oh, did not leave that Zealot on hold position. Zergling's getting to the main. Lots of probes can be going down. And really, he doesn't have a whole lot to deal with these Zerglings. A Stalker comes out. That's not the most ideal thing. It gets immediately surrounded. And it gets into the natural mineral line. Oh, this is going to be really bad for Time Lord. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, we have Immortals and the Immortal drop. Oh, but they get left behind without the Warp Prism. Okay, saves one of them. Nice. A total of 17 probes have gone down, though. It looks like these Zerglings are finally going to get cleaned up, though. So as we can see, the worker count now is 30 probes to 51 drones. Zbooby looks like he has a huge advantage in this game. Time Lord trying to throw down that third again, but it looks like Zbooby's going to go counterattack, or going to attack again with his roaches. So going to need some really nice Immortal Micro with that Warp Prism to be able to try and hold this. At the very least, I believe Zbooby will be able to get a cancel on that third. Only one Immortal and a Stalker, a couple Zealots. Not going to be able to deal with this. Good micros so far, but another Immortal and a couple Stalkers joining in with natural just to bring those other units in to try and hold this ramp. Saves that Immortal with like 1 HP, but it goes down. I believe this might be game here. I don't see him holding this at all. And there it is. Zbooby takes the match point. Therefore, Alpha X wins the series 3-1. Good game to all of the players that showed up today. I want to thank all the viewers for coming out and watching the stream, supporting the teams and the players. Hope you guys have a good day. And that's going to be it for this stream. Let me go ahead and plug our next event, just in case you're wondering. Okay, our next event looks like it's going to be Friday, 8 p.m. It is an ATL Americas Pro match between us and Team Sopipa. I might recognize the abbreviation TSOP. So that's going to be at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Friday the 14th. Just want to thank all the viewers out there again for checking out the stream, and yep, that's gonna be it. Hope you guys have a good day. See you guys next time. Bye bye.
Nuclear missile ready.